Motor City Comic Con. A lot of comics. Cosplay. Let's check it out. Hey, thanks for checking out my comics closet. I'm Lynn, and this weekend I went to the Motor City Comic Con. I'm going to show some footage of that. I don't have any new comic books for this week because I didn't go to my comic store on Wednesday because I'm up north hunting actually at the moment when you're seeing this. Wednesday is actually the first day of the firearm deer season here in Michigan. I mean, up north and in the Upper Peninsula, it's almost like a holiday. They actually do give people off work and schools closed. But I'm going up, I have a cabin up in Glenny, talked about it before. So, actually right now it's Monday, what is it, the 13th? So, I'm leaving here in a little bit. So I won't be showing any books from my LCS Comic Corner this week. But next week I'll have double. And so I won't be able to tell you to get your books pressed by Amp's Comic Cleaner, drop them off at the Fraser store. I go to the Rochester Hills store, so, but I just did. Anyway, let's talk about a couple of the shows that are coming up. The Funko Pop Toy Pokemon and Collectibles show, which is going to be at the Royal Oak Elks Hall, right? Yeah. On November 18th, which is Saturday, and December 30th, which is New Year's Eve, right? So check that out. And then there's the Great Lakes Comic Con, which is February 23rd and 24th of 2024. Like I say, the 24th, my birthday. So come on out and bring me a gift from Macomb Expo Center. It's at 12 Mile Road in Warren, Michigan. But they also have upcoming expo dates, the comic expos, which are smaller shows. They're, more comic centric. There are some other things there, but they're located at the Trinity Lutheran Church and School. That's in Clinton Township, Michigan. So there's the QR code. You get a shot of that. That's in February, and then this one here that is coming up in March 2nd and 3rd, 2024 is the Midland Mall Comic Con. Artists, authors, comics, toys, 3D prints, collectibles, cool stuff, sweet treats, and more. Cosplay contests for all ages, video game tournaments, and Dungeons and Dragons matches. And like I say, this doesn't have any price or admission or anything, so I think probably just go into the mall. I've never been to the Midland Mall, but I probably will be there if you want to show up. Or, comment below, let me know if you're going, or reach out to me on Instagram. You can go to my Instagram page and let me know. And meet up there maybe. See what kind of books they got. So that's where I went this year. Just this weekend is the Motor City Comic Con. And if you look, I bought this with the two pins. Actually, there's a pin here. It looks like the t-shirt. I didn't really see what this one was. Oh, it's the MC3. I think the picture's sideways. I may have to see if I can turn it. But I got that. Oh, and I bought this. It's a magnet. I got a magnet last year when I bought the 3-day pass, and I ordered the magnet. It came in the mail. This one I picked up at the merch booth with these, because I also believe I have another pin that I bought when I purchased my tickets. I purchased them online. I like a half an hour before the show started on Friday. But I believe I purchased a pin there, which is going to come, I guess, be mailed to me. So, I'll try showing you. Which I actually wore this Saturday to the show. This Motor City Comic Con shirt. I think I got a better shot of it. Which I say that's the same design that's on this big square pin. Then I bought this other shirt that I haven't worn yet. Actually, I was going to wear it here. I just wanted to pick it up and show it. Right here. Which is kind of cool. I think they said this was kind of a limited. Well, the guy at the merch booth said that they were really running short on these. So I grabbed one. Because they run out of the extra larges pretty quick. Seems like a lot of these nerds are getting bigger. And what else did I get from there? I think that's all I got from the merch booth. This is a shirt from last year I bought, I believe. I also got a water bottle that's got the same design. This is my current Bear Festival hat. I just like it. Okay, they had a pin right here from me. This is a pin. I'm gonna get a shot of that. That I bought at the Current Bear Festival, which was, I think it was October 29th, right? It was the Saturday before October 1st. The last Saturday in September is always the Bear Festival. And I actually have to stop. I got to go up to Curran. When I get to, I go to Glenny's where my cabin is. But they called a couple weeks ago and I won the raffle from the Bear Festival. I got some type of tabletop grill. I think it's a propane tabletop grill. I'm going to go pick it up. Maybe I'll show that in my video for next week. But it was kind of cool. I think last year I won the 50-50 raffle. Darn, they do, you pay in, half the money goes to the Bear Festival. And I got drawn, my number was drawn, and I think I won like $80-something. But, I tell you, I'm a winner. So, here we go. I'm going to have a sip of this and get dry. This happens to be actually homemade iced tea. Because I've got a 3-hour drive coming up. As soon as I get done with this, I'm going to take a couple pictures of things, and then I am heading north. I'm going to be hunting in the morning with my crossbow. And Wednesday morning, opening day of the gun season. You never know what's going to happen, so I got to be there. I don't think I've missed one in probably 30 years. Well, I know I haven't missed one in 30 years since I've been married. I only missed a couple of before that. So, and I think I started going up there when I started going bow hunting when I was 14. All right, so I went to Motor City Comic Con. I took a bunch of books to get signed, and I picked up just a couple books, but they're pretty cool, I think. Oh yeah, I am here. All right. But I did not get any of the books signed by celebrities that I was going to take, that I took. Because, well, my buddy from Lockwood Blue, Cody Lockwood, he's a representative. Well, they witnessed for CBCS. They witnessed the signings. They weren't there this year. It's his birthday. I guess he was in New Orleans. More power to them. I think they had a good time. But anyway, CGC was there. They had a booth there. But they charge more for the witnessing. I mean, I'm not even sure what CBCS. But anyway, it was like $10 for CGC. For every book you got, every signature you got, they charge you $10 for the artists and authors, writers. But celebrities were $35 witnessing. And I had more celebrities really that I was going to get signed than about the same. So I didn't get nearly as many books signed. And even a couple of the books that was one thing. I took this to be signed by David Finch, because it's a Finch cover, Bisley interior art. We talked about this on my last video, but since it's a CBCS, if we crack this out and they'll witness the signature from Finch, but then they won't verify the signature from Bisley. It will get a green label. So I didn't even do that. I'll wait and have it done through CBCS. But anyway, so I did not get that book signed. And I did not get this book signed, which is the RoboCop Free Comic Book Day. I think it's RoboCop number 1. I don't know if they have numbers on that. Oh, it's also got a Stargate SG-1. But anyway, I did not get that signed. Actually, I didn't even see Peter Weller. I walked through the celebrities a couple times, but It would have been 35 bucks. I don't know what he would have even charged him. And then I thought about having this sign by Walter Koenig. It was Chekhov. That one or this one. Another one up there. That's signed by William Shatner. I thought about having that signed, but if I crack it out, it'd probably go down a grade. So I was going to get this signed by Walter Koenig, but I heard he was charging like $100. So that's $135. Billy D. Williams was there. So I did not get this book signed by him because he was charging $250 to get an autograph. And I have this one, which is a sketch cover. None of these artists were there, but oh, and Ryan Stegman was there, and I did have 2 books signed by him. One was the Slab #1, which I don't have with me because it's being graded, and I didn't get any pictures of it after. Actually, I didn't have him sign it. They were going to have him sign it on Sunday because he had already left on Saturday because he had to go to a wedding. I think he's somewhat local from he's from Michigan, but because I didn't go Sunday, I went Friday, scoped everything out. I didn't even buy anything. I looked at everything, talked to a couple people I know. And then Saturday I got there a little after noon, I think. I'll show you. You'll see all that. I got the videos coming up. So anyway, I dropped off the Slab #1, which is the new book he does. It's pretty cartoony. I haven't really read it. But I had a #1 issue that I don't think I've even ever taken out of the bag. So I put it in a new bag, though, and took it in there and had him sign it. He haven't signed that. And I bought from the booth an issue of Vanish #1, which is his and Donnie Cates' new book. And Donnie Cates had already signed it. So there's a Cates signature, beautiful Cates signature on it, and the book looked beautiful. Should be a 9.8. And now Stegman's going to do his signature, which is the Stegosaurus. So I had to pay $10 to have the Cates signature witnessed, which I already know. I mean, I guess that's just chain of evidence, like they already know that's good. So Stegman signs it. And those 2 will be coming back from CBCS. So I didn't leave this for him to sign. This is Venom 9. There's a crazy looking Venom cover there. And then, so yeah, got 2 books signed by Stegman. And then I had, I had 2 of these really. 2 of the Messiah Complex. I think the other one was the new X-Men. Number 40 something or something like that. Got a picture over here. But not after it was signed. But David Finch signed that, who I was going to have sign this book. He also gave me this card, which I guess his website for his art is essentialsequential.com. www.essentialsequential.com. So anyway, that's David Finch's website. He was really nice. I told him I couldn't get this one signed, but I would find him again. He said he's going to be out and about, so I'll catch you at the next show when Cody's around. So anyway, books I did not get signed were those. What else did I get signed? Oh, the Spider-Man 2099. There's a picture of that. It's in beautiful shape. It looks like a 9.8 candidate to me also. With a red foil cover. Signs it at the bottom, which kind of inconspicuous, but it's not on the art, and you can see it. But anyway, so those are books I did not get signed, and the books I did get signed. Actually, I don't know if I have a picture of this. This is the new Motor City Comic Con program guide. Got Rick and Morty, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Boba Fett. Looks like one from Ren and Stimpy. I don't know what these are. Maybe I don't know what all these are. Winnie the Pooh. Oh, that's April O'Neil. I didn't even really look at this. And then this is, I don't know, it says Marma Art. Cool looking picture. Grabbed a couple of those, which come in handy. I was looking for CBCS, and I'd already seen CGC, but I saw there was no CBCS. But you can look up who you're trying to find. And all right, so let's show some of the video from the show, and then I'll show you the books that I brought back. So, go. You know, I'm getting ready to go into the Motor City Comic Con. I'm going to go in, take a look around, get some video. Thanks for checking me out here. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're always looking for those subscribers. You know, it's free. Just push on it. Let me get my Motor City Comic Con hat. Looks like a journal hat with that bill. Thank you. Love that. right, so yeah, it was a pretty cool show. I'm going to show you these books I picked up from Carl and Frank's Collectibles at the Motor City Comic Con. So I saw they had this book up on the wall, and I was looking at it, and they asked me what kind of stuff I was looking for, and I told them. I mean, I always, when I see them, I tell everybody. Let me get this back up. And I told them, you know, I'm usually looking for old Spider-Man. I was looking at this book up there, and, well, actually, I think he said it was the last Kirby. I think I realized it was the last Ditko, which is Spider-Man 38, 12-cent book. It has $125. Well, he got $150 on it, and he said he'd go to $125. You know, and I told him I was, you know, well, I was going to look and see what else, looking around. And he said, "Oh, if you like old Spider-Man, they have this." So he pulled this out, which is Spider-Man 12, third appearance of Doc Ock. They're 2.0 Universal. I mean, the colors are nice on it. And he said, well, the bag it was in said $225. But I think he said that wasn't, I don't know what he had, because it wasn't on the wall. This was sitting there. But he said he would sell this one to me for, I think he said at first 150. I think maybe he said he was going to ask 150. But he told me if I bought this and this, he'd sell it for me 220. So this one says 150, and this one, I think he said 150. This book's in pretty nice shape. I mean, I think it's been pressed. But I mean, it's nicer than these 5.5s, I believe. Those are square bounds. So anyway, let me get this book back together here. So anyway, I got this book, around 38, very last Ditko and Stan Lee team up on Spider-Man. But this one here I like. It's a Spider-Man 12. The 2.0 Universal CGC. It's what's it say here? Third appearance of Dr. Octopus. Oh, a letter from Dave Cockrum. Stan Lee story, Steve Ditko cover and art. Amazing Spider-Man 12, Marvel Comics 564. It looks like somebody had it in some kind of an album. All four corners have, like, you know, which makes it a triangle thing. See, this almost looks like it had a piece of tape. I think they had it taped in something. See, the corners have these stains. I think actually, you know, he said that, you know, you could probably pop it out and get it clean and pressed and maybe get a better grade. He said it looked like there might be some pressable defects. But you know what? I'm afraid you pull it out and I don't know, the cover, I think it's pretty well attached, but anyway, I think I'll leave it just like it is. Let me put this down. There's 10 and there's 12. So, happy with that. I'm glad I picked it up. I think a pretty reasonable price. So that was my big pickup. A couple of old Amazing Spider-Man, which is kind of what I'm concentrating on. You know, if I'm going to spend money, I think it was said by Journo's Comics. Why spend money on a lot of those, you know, variant covers or, you know, exclusives that are through dealers? I mean, I like to get some of the Comic-Con exclusives if I'm at that con. But that all being said, I really appreciate it if I can get some subscribers. You know, give this thing a like, give me a comment. It kind of helps move it around, get it out there, let some people know what's going on, and keep coming back here to my comic closet, where we take comics and comic collecting right out of the closet. Thank you.